with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends. My name's Kyle Hobbs, your host. This week I'm joined by Erick Broadnax. Did I say that right?
You said it right.
Heck yeah. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
Nice. We got Jackson Brayman.
What's up?
And we got Connor Hobbs.
Yo.
So, thank you guys for joining us this week.
Yeah, dude.
Connor, how's your week been, man?
Not as eventful as last week. It's been pretty slow. Watched this Woodstock 99 documentary on Netflix. Worth checking out. It's not as peaceful as the Woodstock 69. It gets like really crazy, and there's only like 3 episodes. So, but yeah, just watching that. Watching One Piece. Haven't really felt like playing any video games. But I did beat Titanfall 2 on Monday. I beat the second half of the campaign on that. So, yeah, that and work, and it's actually rained the last few days, which is nice because it's been really hot around here. So it's always nice to get some rain. But yeah, pretty laid back this week.
Nice. And you're still streaming?
I did Monday, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gonna stream it all this week?
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see.
Gotcha. And what's your stream name again?
Yeah, I'm over saying it at this point.
Okay.
I'll say it. It's your kids, Marty. It's all one word.
If you listen to this podcast, you've heard it at this point. So
There could be new listeners. Jackson, how's your week been, man?
It's been pretty all right, man. The F1 race was a good race this weekend.
Really good.
Trying to think what else I've done. I finished that one anime show that I was telling you guys about last week. That I always mess up the name. It's like Hirugashi or Higurashi. It's one of the two. But the English translation is called like When They Cry. But I finally finished all that, and it wasn't like too long. It was pretty easy watch. But like what I was saying about the cutesy anime stuff that I always find annoying, they get rid of that real quick in like the first half of the season, and then from there on it's just like you're just finding like, you know, plot point. And once it got rolling, I was like really interested in the show. And if you're into like time loops and overall just like, and it's like time loops within like a horror type anime. So if that interests you at all, check it out. But other than that, just been hanging out, dude. Not been doing a whole lot. I did buy what's it called? An interface today for my guitar, so I am going to start writing and recording music pretty soon.
That'd be cool.
But
very cool.
And Eric?
Yeah, man. My week's been pretty good. You know, just working, taking care of the kids, and chilling out, playing lots of 2K, basically, night off work. That's probably been like the only game I've been playing. So, well, I mean, at the moment, because I mean, there's really nothing else out that I'm wanting to play. But I'm actually ready. Like, can't wait until like September and October. You know, like whenever all the games start to drop. Like, I'm really excited for about that, like the Arkham Knights that's coming out, or Gotham Knights. Sorry,
hell yeah, dude.
And the God of War Ragnarok. Like, I'm ready for us to drop. Like,
yeah.
I'm excited.
Ragnarok is going to be sick. I wish I had a PS5 to play it, though.
Oh, man.
It's coming out on PS4 as well.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to play that on PS4, man.
I thought that it was originally supposed to come out on PS4, but I thought that they changed it.
I have no idea. Did they change that?
Yeah, it's supposed to originally drop, unless I'm wrong.
Man, okay. I could have swore it was also coming out on PS4.
It might be. I'm going to have to go back and look, but I think I saw an article stating that it wasn't, but I'm going to have to go back and look. I'm not for sure, though.
Nice. Did you like the first one?
Oh, yeah, man. I beat the first one twice, including like the side bosses. And,
Dang.
yeah, I got a lot out of it. Like, I really enjoyed playing it. It was a really, really good game.
Yeah. What drew you to playing that game? Like, did you like it? Like what was your favorite part about playing it?
I like the just like the combat in it. The
Yeah.
combat in it was nice, and just the story, behind it was pretty amazing too.
Right.
And, I mean, I haven't been pulled into a game like that in like a while, and so I mean, it was really had a good time with it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And it looks like Google says it is going to be on PS4 and PS5.
Okay.
So yeah,
Must have been like a false article or something.
Yeah.
you know, you got to imagine those load times on PS4 are going to be pretty long.
man. I can only imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that game. They just showed that a new trailer for that Gotham Knights with the Batgirl one.
Yeah, I watched.
It's looking a lot better than it was looking. It was like that Jason Todd won the Red Hood. Like it didn't look that great to me. Like
kind of.
the Nightwing stuff looked okay, and then they showed the Batgirl stuff. And I'm like, okay, this looks more like what I want now. You know, like an Arkham type game.
Right.
The only thing that bums me out, it looks like they took the counter out.
Oh man.
Really?
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
It looks like all you can do is roll.
Yeah, I saw that too. 'Cause I saw like some like the henchmen trying to attack Batgirl, and she would just roll out the way instead of like countering the attacks.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a weird change for me.
I think it's gonna be pretty dope too, because it's co-op online too, so you can play with a friend as you're beating the story. So it's pretty cool.
That is really cool, man. Yeah. I wonder if is it just 2-player co-op or is it 4-player?
It's just two.
Just 2. That's still better than nothing, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if the progression's tied to the main character, to the first person player, or if it progression carries on both.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna probably play it. It's gonna be good, probably. It's Court of Owls, and Court of Owls is a cool storyline.
Yeah. It is.
Very cool.
Have you read that?
I mean, I've watched like some of the animated films. So I haven't actually read like the.
Oh yeah, there is that animated film.
If I'm being honest, is it like Son of Batman? Is that the one with the Court of Owls?
I think that's no, that's the Scott Capullo run.
I mean, I'm not talking about the comic books. I'm talking about the animated movies.
Oh,
Because the comic books is Scott Snyder.
yeah.
And yeah, the Scott Snyder version of Court of Owls is awesome. But what I got in the animated movie, which I think is Son of Batman, because for some reason they do like a whole storyline with Batman's son, like getting like within the whole Court of Owls stuff, and that doesn't happen at all in the comic books. And so
I wonder what kind of rendition of it they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna do more like the comic books, more like I mean, they're probably, I don't know, they're probably gonna do something in the middle, you know.
I really hope it's more like the comic books, man, because in the comic books they really made Batman almost lose his mind.
Well, in this one, Batman's dead, so we'll see how this goes. It's a really weird change.
So I think you might be thinking of a different film because it says Son of Batman. Batman must battle Deathstroke and the might of the League of Assassins upon learning that he has a violent and unruly son with Roz's daughter Talia. So I remember watching this movie, so I don't think it's the one that you're thinking of.
Well, I do know for a fact that the Court of Owls animated film definitely had something to do with Batman's son.
Yeah, he was a big part of it.
The movie I'm thinking of is
Excellent.
Batman vs. Robin.
Which is the sequel to the first movie. So yeah.
100% Rotten Tomatoes score, but I would have been like the one guy that got mad at it because it wasn't like the comic books.
Gosh, it was still good though. I really enjoyed it. You do anything else this week that was cool?
Not really, man. I'm excited about this weekend because I'm going to pick up a car like that I've wanted since I was a kid, which is a 1996 SS Impala. And which
Hell
is
yeah.
I mean, I'm about to pretty much rebuild the entire car. Because, I mean, like, it's not running or nothing, but I'm really excited about getting started with that, too. Because, I mean, I've always wanted one. I've finally found one. So I'm excited about getting it.
Really?
What's up?
Huh. Is it like one of the... Do you remember they had one that was like a Dale Earnhardt version?
I don't remember. I'll have to
Dale
see.
Huh. I didn't... Do you normally work on cars and stuff?
I don't. I mean, I don't at all, never have, but I'm wanna try some things, you know.
Yeah, you never
Try
know
on
until you
it.
try.
Yeah.
Man, that's cool, dude.
That sounds like a fun project for
It
sure.
is, it is. And, I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. So,
Heck yeah.
Ready.
You gonna do anything cool to it, or what are you gonna do? You gonna throw like a baller in it or anything? Or?
I mean, the engine in it's already like it's pretty good. It has like some type of a Corvette engine in it already.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, I'm just gonna repaint it, and just fix it up to its former glory, and whatever comes to me, we'll see what happens.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be your daily driver, or is it just gonna be?
It's not gonna be my daily. It's just gonna be something I pull out every now and again.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Nice, man. That sounds really cool.
Plus, like it's like a rare car, and classic, and so
Which year
excited.
did you say it was again?
96.
96 Impala? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen very many of those.
Yeah, like they're really hard to come by. And so, I mean, I found one. Actually, my wife's grandmother, she has it, and it's just out there sitting. She's not going to do anything with it, so I'm buying it from her.
Nice.
Nice.
When I was younger, when I lived out by Skate Land in Neosho,
Yeah.
there was this car place that was like kind of by my house that just had a whole bunch of VW like bugs and
Yeah, I
stuff
remember
like that.
yeah.
But they had a Porsche Cayman that was like broke down and it was just sitting underneath one of those outside garages. And every time I would drive my bike past that, I would be like, man, I want that car so bad, dude. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get a Porsche Cayman.
Yeah. Never know till you try, Jack.
I think if I ever had a big garage, it'd be nice to like restore a car. Like how he's planning, because I mean, back when Taylor restored that Porsche, I always thought like, man, that was the coolest thing ever, just doing that. But it takes a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort,
Yeah,
a lot of learning.
a lot of tracking down parts.
Yeah, exactly.
He was trying to get original parts for it, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so. Yeah. So yeah, that man. Once you do though, it's worth it.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Plus, it's going to be like rewarding, man, just looking at me like I did that. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
How about you, Kyle? How about your week?
It's been a pretty good week. I've been like hardcore, like addicted to disc golf recently. It's like all I can think about a lot of the time is like getting my hands on a disc and getting back in it.
Do you sleep with the disc golf?
No, but last night I was watching a movie with Rachel, or we watched this new show on Apple TV called Surface, I believe. Have you guys seen anything about this?
You said something about it last week.
I've not
yeah.
watched it, but I've seen like ads.
Yeah, we watched the first 3 episodes. That's all there is out so far. It's a pretty dang good show. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds? Apple TV having a really good show.
Yeah.
Who would know?
A lot of them.
But we were watching that, and I was like, had my discs, and I'm just fumbling through them, looking at them, picking them up, checking, put them in my hands. And Rachel's like, she's like, you have a problem. I was like, whatever, dude. I'm like addicted again right now. I go through these little periods with disc golf where I like get super into it, and just right now, I mean, you guys all know I've had a few knee surgeries, and my right knee is the one that I'm recovering from right now, and I'm finally at the point, I think a lot because of disc golf, that my knee feels completely fine. It doesn't feel like I've had any surgery at all. Like,
Yeah.
You got that last little bit of rust off you?
yeah, it doesn't feel like a rusty joint anymore. Yeah. When I first started playing disc golf at the beginning of the summer, I was super hesitant on it. It still didn't feel 100% right.
Yeah.
And now with how much torque and stuff I put on it, and especially how much you guys know how much aggression I put into my throw, like how much strength I put into it. I put a lot of torque into it.
Like your knees just feel completely normal now?
Yeah, they
Nice.
feel pretty dang good. Yeah, I'm not going to go sit there and run across a football field, but
What person in their right mind would?
I don't know.
I'll win right now.
But yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I played last Friday. I shot -1 at this course that me and Bo Kane played. Jordan Kane.
Is that the Landreth course?
Yeah, I
Or-
shot -1 at Landreth, which is pretty good. The course is fairly hard, but it's pretty easy. And then the next day I shot +2 at Carl Junction's course, and the next day after that I shot +2 at McClellan, which is pretty good.
For McClellan, yeah.
Yeah,
McClellan's tough.
I'm trying to get good and ready and like get all practiced up for the Four States Open, which is September 23rd. And I previously won that tournament in the recreational division, and I think I'm going to try to play it in the intermediate division because Bo gave me crap last week we were playing. He's like, "You think you should be playing rec?" I'm like, "Probably not, dude." Because I was going to enter in rec and just try to do good, but
Yeah.
I'm picking it back up so fast that I'm like, I don't want to sandbag. But that
And you won that event already, so to go back,
True that. Yeah.
that'd be like a dick move.
that would be a pretty dick move.
True that.
That would be like whenever I was skateboarding that one competition and I went in as beginner and I got like I think second place. If they had a skate competition the next year and I went in as beginner, that'd be like, what the fuck, bro? You've had a whole year. In this case, you've had several years
Right.
to work on that. But
True.
So I think it was about 2 days ago. So this would have been the 1st of August. No, the 2nd of August. I'm sitting there. I went to the disc golf store because I found 2 discs out in the forest, and they had people's names on them, and phone numbers. So I called those guys and said, "Hey, I'm dropping your discs off at the disc golf store." So I go down there to drop them off, and I'm like, I'm gonna go check out the T-Birds. So I go check out the T-Birds, and they've got one in the front row that is, like I would say a yellowish gold, but mainly yellow, with like purple sparkle writing on it, and it's like Lakers colors pretty much. And at the time, I didn't have my card on me. I was just dropping it off. So I told Jackson, I'm like,
shit,
man,
I didn't know you didn't have your card on you.
yeah. So
I thought you just simply didn't buy it.
no. So I tell Jackson about it that night. We were playing games together, and I tell him about it. I'm like, man, they have this disc. I didn't pull the trigger on it. I wish I would have pulled the trigger. And after work, I'm heading there to go pick it up. I was going to meet Jordan out there, and I call him, and the guy's like, "Oh, dude, I don't know your name, man, but this guy came in and he said his name was Jackson. He came in and grabbed the disc." he's like,
He for sure knows your name because whenever I bought that disc, I was like, man, someone's gonna kill me for buying this disc right now. And then he was like, was he a skater guy? And he's like, yeah. Bad knees? Yeah. He was like, what's his name again? I'm like, it's Kyle. And he's like, yeah, I know the guy.
That's so messed up, dude. Gosh, man. But yeah, sure enough, I got on there and he told me over the phone Jackson had bought it. So like, gosh dang it, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how it goes, man. First come, first serve.
Snooze, you lose.
You
But
snooze,
I
you
definitely
lose.
would not have bought it if I thought you were actually going to go in there and buy it.
Oh, I don't even care. Because like my other T-Bird this is nitty gritty. My other T-Bird is a Star Plastic T-Bird. Mm-hmm. And I figure if I'm going to throw that one, I might as well buy another Star Plastic.
Makes sense.
They're probably going to fly a lot the same, But, yeah. That's my story.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought a new disc there. Just trying to get back in the swing of things.
And now I'm the one with the Lakers disc.
Yeah, you sure are. You sure are. All right. So, this is Crashing with Friends. So let's start off with the crashing story, man. Do you have any crashing stories you can think of?
Anytime you wrecked your bike hardcore, anytime you got in a wreck in a car,
You got your finger stuck in a door and ripped it off.
a girl ever get in your face and just BAM!
Well, earliest one I can really think of is probably when I was around like 6 or so. I remember like me and my brother, we were racing outside to get to the front porch. I forget what we were racing for. And I remember, I think I was beating him. We made it to the porch, and he pushed me off. And I flew off the porch and landed like into some gravel, and I think it was a little bit of glass or something mixed up in there too.
Ugh.
And I slayed my hand really, really bad. I still got the scar. It's kind of faded, but I mean, I still have a scar on my right hand. Landed in there, messed my hand up really bad, and that's all I really can think of, really. The earliest one I can think of, but really don't have any crazy stories to really tell.
After that,
Yeah.
became an indoor dude.
A lot of accidents happen when you're racing somebody.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, always.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was racing my little sister, and she tripped and hit her head on like a heater thing and cut her forehead really bad. It's like, man, don't race when you're a kid, man. It's not a good idea.
Always coming from horseplay, man.
Yeah, man. Have you ever broken any bones or anything?
Not that I know. I'm pretty sure. Well, I think I broke my middle finger in college. Probably should have gotten it checked out, but I never did because we were in the middle of the season and didn't get it checked out. But I remember like going like for a layup or a dunk or something, and someone's behind me and like they kind of pushed my back, lost my balance, and fell, hit the ground, landed on my hand. Finger was swole, probably like twice the size of normal. Couldn't really bend it, really had no flex in it. And I thought it was just a sprain, but I mean, till like this day, it still gives me issues. But I mean, I would consider that. But I've also had like a lot of sprained ankles, and I mean, if you play basketball, it's just a common thing. You're gonna sprain lots of ankles and everything.
Oh yeah.
I've had quite a few sprained ankles myself skateboarding, man.
Oh yeah,
Landing on that board wrong, landing primo in like the worst. Ugh.
Yeah, it sucks.
So many rolled ankles, man. So many.
That's like the worst, man.
Dude, for me, and every time we would be in the layup line before the game, and that's where I'd roll my ankle. I would just be going up for a layup because in my school you were not allowed if you touched the rim and
Automatic check.
Yeah, exactly. So nobody dunked or anything. Like,
My school's like that too. Well, I mean, I think all high schools were like that or whatever. But I mean, I still dunked whenever the referees went looking. Or if they went,
Or when it's just too sick to give up.
no,
I'm at the poster someone. I gotta do it, man.
gosh.
I wish I could dunk.
Yeah, me too.
I've never dunked in a game, but I've dunked outside
really?
hundreds of times. Like, but yeah, I've never dunked in a game. Like, I just never had enough time, and every time it seemed like I would get a fast break opportunity, and I'd have the ball. I would just be an idiot and throw it off the backboard. You know,
You get too excited, man.
The momentum, the pressure.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all those people watching you. Oh boy, I think I made maybe 10% of every time that I got a fast break, and it seemed like I was always stealing the ball. But I would hardly ever score at the other end because this is too much pressure, dude.
Oh man.
How long you been playing basketball?
I've been playing probably since I was around like 6 or 7. Cause I have 3 older brothers, younger brother, and older sister, and I mean, we all grew up playing, and so I idolized one of my older brothers. Like he was just like growing up as a kid, he was my hero, and I mean, I just wanted to be like my older brother. Mm-hmm. And so I mean, I've been playing since I was like 7. I haven't played recently because I mean, you know, life happens, you have kids.
Yeah.
Full-time job, and I mean, it's hard to really fit that time in, but I probably started playing, since I was like 7 or so, 6 or 7.
Wow. And are your brothers as athletic as you are?
Well, yeah, I would say so. Like, I feel like my siblings are pretty athletic. One of my older brothers, he was more of a football player, and the brother I looked up to, he was around like 6'3", slender build. Like, he was built like me. It's like, you know, like a slender build, and he's pretty athletic. So
Now, did any of your other brothers or sisters go to college for sports or anything?
one of my brothers did. He went to some, I forget the school, but he went to some JUCO out in California. But he didn't stay the full time. He ended up coming back home. I forget the reason on why he came back home. Because I remember like he had like a kid young, I think like a 16 or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And then he went all the way to California, and things wasn't working out, so he came back home. But
right.
yeah,
Man, when you got a kid, it's so hard.
yeah, it is. I couldn't imagine being like that young, going to school and having a kid. It would just be too much.
Yep.
I'm 31 and I can't even imagine having a kid.
Gosh. It's a fun time, man. It's a good experience.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
Wouldn't give it up for anything.
Yeah, when I see you guys changing diapers and when I hear your baby just on the other side of the headset, I think, yeah, man, I can't wait for kids.
Yeah, that's such a small part of it, but yeah.
It's rewarding.
I understand. I kind of understand it. I can't say I fully understand it, but I kind of understand it.
Yeah, like Eric said, it's rewarding.
Although my boys, they're like close in age. I have a 1-year-old, he'll be 2 in October, and I have a 4-year-old, which he just turned 4 back in May. Like they're constantly like at each other's necks, fighting. But then whenever one is at their grandmother's house, like they're asking about the sibling, like where's my brother? Like I miss my brother. Yada yada yada. It's just I don't know. It's funny. I don't think it's work.
How old's the youngest?
He's 1, but he'll be 2 in October.
Okay. Yeah, my son goes to your house every day for babysitting,
Right.
and yeah, you'd think they were brothers, man. From what you're telling me, they act the same. They do the same things.
My youngest one, he's a monster. Like I love him, but he's a monster.
Dude, my son is a complete monster. Like, it's ridiculous.
He terrorizes everyone and everything in the household. Like he will go and randomly grab the cats, throw them for no reason. He'll go to his brother, pull his hair, grab toys, throw them at anyone. He's just, I don't know. He's a monster, but I love him.
Gosh, yeah. Every time, like, well, not every time, but a lot of the times when I'm picking up Anakin, he'll be right behind him, like trying to bust out. You know? Yeah, he looks like a wild boy.
For some reason, as you were saying, like he's a monster, but I love him. All of a sudden, I got like a flash of like someone at like I don't know, Ted Bundy's funeral or something like that. Just be like, oh man, he did a lot of awful stuff, but man, that dude could change a tire super quick. Love him, but man, rest in peace. He was creepy.
Yeah, he definitely was.
For sure. Do you have any crazy stories that happened to you in college or anything?
I don't have any like crazy ones. I mean, I wasn't a party and type or anything. I don't drink, don't smoke, don't do any of that stuff. So I mean, I don't have any crazy ones, but I have a couple of sad ones like that happened. Like my it's my freshman year. Like I didn't play my freshman year because I went into college. I would have really sprained ankle, was almost broken because like the story behind that is my high school coach, he opened the gym, like our high school gym up like a week or so before like my move-in date to go to college. And so I went in there and I was playing open gym with some of my old high school teammates. And I remember like me and one of my friends, he was kind of heavier, so we were going for a loose ball. And I didn't dive for the ball because I wasn't trying to get injured. And I think that's probably why I got injured. But he dove for the loose ball. All his weight went on my ankle. And all my weight went on my ankle. Ooh. And it popped. And so, long story short, my ankle swelled up like to the size of a softball. And so I could like barely walk going into college. And so I was redshirted my freshman year because, I mean, I was just like at a huge disadvantage going on because of that. But it's like the story, like one of the sad stories is like I had a teammate. He is like from the Oklahoma City area, I believe. And he came in. He was a good kid, and he really wasn't getting the game time he really wanted. He was like barely getting to play, and our coaches would practice like the hell out of it. It was like we were like just we would go to war every single day in practice. And so I mean he got tired of by the time Christmas break came around. He was like, man, I just feel like I'm a practice player, and he's like, I can be doing something else with my life, like back home or whatever. So he ended up leaving. The next day, like the coach came, I believe this was on Christmas break. The coach came, like over to the dorms. He's like, where is such and such at? We're like, coach, he left. He went home. He said like he don't want to do this no more. And so like the coach, he was trying to get a hold of him. He couldn't. And then like a week or two later, after the kid had made it home, like 2 guys broke into his house like with rifles, and he didn't know he had rifles. He was trying to protect. Well, actually, it was at his dad's house. He was trying to protect his dad's house, and so he tackled one of the guys. Another guy shot him. I believe like in the chest or whatever, and he ended up passing away.
Man,
and like I mean, he was only like 19 or 20 at the time, just like he was a kid, man. Like he lost his life over something pointless.
That's heartbreaking,
like,
bro.
It is, man. Like it was sad.
Man, I bet that hit your team so hard.
Hard, very hard, man. It was just like so emotional, so sad, and I mean, pretty much like couldn't imagine like passing like that young, 19, 20 years old. Like I mean, you're still a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we had an old friend that like passed away like not too long ago, and he was 30 years old, and it's crazy to think that
Yeah,
at
still
30
young.
he's
Yeah,
gone.
still young.
Yeah.
Like the crazy thing is, like that wasn't like that was like my freshman year. Like then, like my red shirt freshman year, my actual freshman year, someone on the girls team passed away. That's crazy because I mean I think like that she ended up getting like the flu or something, and it got like really really bad. And the day that she was scheduled to go to the hospital, she ended up like passing away in a room.
Man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was
Dang.
crazy. I had like a crazy freshman. Well, yeah, freshman year.
Wow, man. Wow.
That's gnarly.
Yeah.
That might be the saddest story that's ever been told in this podcast.
Yeah.
I think so far, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It wasn't funny. I'll say that.
I will tell you that.
It was not funny.
No.
Man.
That's hardcore, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's just hard to take in, man. Like being like that young and just seeing that.
Man. So did it bring you guys together, or did it really rock your guys' team to the point where you guys just couldn't do anything?
And it brought us together. I feel like like that year, I believe like that my team made it to the national tournament. I think we lost like in the first round, but we still made it. We had like a pretty decent year that year. But I mean, we came together, I would say, like as a unit, pretty good. We responded to it really well, and I mean, I feel like that we grew as a team, and everyone became closer.
Yeah. Man, that's such a big thing, man. Gosh. Do you still ever talk to any of those guys on the team or anything, or?
I talked to one of my teammates. I mean, I really didn't talk to a whole lot of people on the team because like they were from like bigger cities. I'm from small town Oklahoma, and like they were like from big metropolitan cities and all that stuff. And they thought that they were like better like than everybody. And I mean, they were just different.
Yeah.
And so I mean, I really like. I mean, we were cool on the court and stuff, but other than that, we really didn't really hang out outside of of practice or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I talked to probably like one of the kids I played with, and I mean, we're still pretty close, and yeah, he's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
While you were playing college ball, did you ever play against anybody famous or someone who's now in the NBA?
No, I didn't, but I played against a couple of people that were in NBA. I played against like some of like NBA players' younger brothers in college. Like I played against Serge Ibaka's younger brother. That guy, yeah, he was a tank. I'd have guard him, and he's probably like 6'10", 230, 240, all muscle. And like I done put on some weight since I done got out of college, but like at the time I was probably like 190 in the skin and bone, 195, and dude was just he was a tank. I mean, I did my best against him. Like he didn't go crazy or anything against me. I feel like I held my own against him pretty well. But he was a tank. I will say that.
What position or positions did you play?
I play power forward and center.
Yeah. Which did you prefer? Would you say?
Probably like I mean, really it didn't matter to me. Like because I mean, I feel like I could guard smaller players along with the bigger ones. Because I mean, I was pretty fast and can move my feet really well. So I mean, it really didn't. The position thing really didn't matter. I just
Whatever you gotta do.
yeah, just whatever you got to do to be on the court.
Oh yeah.
Do you know the stats of your best game?
Honestly, I do not. I'm about to go back home and look. I got like a tote full of all my stuff, like from college, high school, and all that good stuff. It's in a box. So I have to go. Well, I do remember like probably my all-time best game probably was in high school. I had probably like 24, 25 points, 19 rebounds to go along with like 8 or 9 blocks.
Hell yeah.
Good lord, dude.
I mean, I was a triple double machine in high school, man. I got triple doubles all the time.
Wow.
And freshman year of high school, I led the state of Oklahoma in blocks. I believe like 10 per game.
Damn.
That's really good.
I mean, I played like at a small school, and I'm like 6'8", and I'm very athletic. And jump at the gym, and people would come in and start floating the ball up over me. And I'm sitting in the stands every single time.
Yeah. My man, dude.
Would you say you're a better defender or better on offense?
Definitely better defender. I love playing defense. So, I mean, like playing defense got me pumped. Like getting block shots, rebounds, shutting the paint down, blocking everything to come in there, man. It was fine.
Nothing better.
At all.
I loved playing defense. Yeah.
Now, when you were playing high school ball, were you just like way bigger and more athletic than everybody?
Pretty much, man, because
What did that feel awesome?
it did. I mean, I felt like pretty much like every school we went to, like people like would look at me like I was an NBA player, because I was just like I was so big and I was like dunking with ease, and I mean they wasn't used to seeing stuff like that.
Man,
dude.
There's two things that comes to mind whenever I hear that. It's like, man, it's got to be so much fun just being able to manhandle everybody on the court.
Oh gosh, dude, I can't even
And
imagine.
like you're saying, just to like block every shot, send it in the stands, be like, yo.
I was.
But then also I'd be thinking about like, man, like being that kind of guy. Imagine like all the tail that looks at you, dude. Like, that's what I'd be thinking, man. I gotta be thinking it's gotta be pretty easy.
Yeah, it wasn't hard at all.
Yeah, my man.
I love it, Eric. I love it, man. Is there any? This may seem corny. I don't even know why I wrote this down, but is there any like lessons or anything you learned from playing basketball that you've been able to apply to your daily life or your life in general?
I mean, I've always been a responsible person, but the biggest thing I really can take from playing college ball to go to the real world is being on time. Well, actually, like just saying, like if you're on time, you're late. So I'm always always try to like get to my destination at least 5 to 10 minutes before. And because I mean, in my 4-year school like that I went to, if one of your teammates were late to any event like that the team hosted, the entire team was paying for it. Like we'd be out there running. The coach would run like the hell out of us and try to kill us, and we'd be pissed off at the teammate. Cause I mean, my biggest thing was just like time. Just be on time or be early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be late to a freaking basketball practice, man.
Oh yeah, because on top, if you're late for practice, like the coach, they're gonna try to kill you in practice, and then after practice, the whole team is gonna pay for it, and like he's gonna kill everybody. So,
I've had to run so many suicides because of one teammate just not caring enough, and then you seem like your whole practice is running suicides. It's like, dude, trying to kill us, coach.
Exactly. Oh man, yeah, I don't miss those days at all. Like it's crazy. Like my 4-year, like the coach, man, he was just so dang aggressive. I feel like I sustained more injuries playing like just the 2 years I played there than I did my entire career. Like I had like busted knees all the time, sprained my ankles all the time. I got 2 concussions playing there. Like he literally was trying to kill us.
Dang.
Yeah. The thing is, like like he literally would try to like run us, like make people quit. And like the thing is, like in my 4 year, like we really didn't do that well both years I was there. It wasn't a lack of talent. It was just like the lack of coaching skills. Because our coach, we had the talent like to compete with everybody in our conference. But the coach, man, like you were playing, like whenever you play for him, you were playing not to make a mistake. If you made a mistake, the first mistake you made, he would sub you all just like that, stamp of a finger.
Damn.
It's like you can't play ball like that.
Right.
You can't be playing not to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Like basketball is a game of mistakes. Like you're gonna make mistakes.
And you can usually tell when a coach has it, or if they don't have it, you know.
Exactly.
Did he have like any sort of like good game plans or anything, or was it kind of just basic?
Basic.
Basic, yeah.
He was something else, man. Like pretty much like, I mean, like the day of a game, you're just supposed to have like a casual walkthrough. Mm-hmm. He would have us out there in full gear and go on full speed and like, just going at each other. And then he'd wonder why we'd be so tired like during the games.
Damn.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah. Making you play 2 games in one day.
Yeah, pretty much. And he was something else for sure.
Damn.
Man, that's rough, dude. That makes you. It's like you're just trying to live out your dream. You're not trying to freaking die.
Exactly. Like he would literally, his goal, I believe, was to run people off. Like, no, it's just like, man, you can't. You're not supposed to do that to people. Like, just I understand like being hard on your players or whatever. But the way he went about it was too much. He was just crazy with it.
Mm.
He sounds like one of those 1960s football coaches.
Yeah.
You got a broken leg? Take a salt pill.
Pretty much. That's how it was.
Leave it all on the field. Good Lord, man. Do you think you're gonna have? Do you think you're gonna have your boys play basketball or football or
basketball for sure? Because it's funny. My oldest, he's in a 99 percentile in height for his age. This pediatrician, they said that he could possibly be 7 foot tall.
Damn.
what?
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get on that real soon.
Oh my God.
Run my hoop dreams through them. So yeah.
And you know what it takes?
Exactly. I got everything all in my head. I'm just gonna give him a little bit more time, and I'm gonna get him started. It's like the funny thing is, like my youngest, he's gonna be pretty tall too. So I think he was like the 90 percentile of his age group in height. But his favorite toy right now is a basketball. Like every time we go to the store, we let the kids pick a toy out. The thing he goes straight to is a basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Just keeps getting more and more basketballs.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Like our backyard is full of them, basically. So
I don't know if you
awesome.
saw my front yard. There's like 4 in the front yard alone. Yeah, my oldest son is addicted to basketball, but
man,
yeah, I don't know if my younger son's gonna be addicted to anything besides cars.
that's how my oldest one is. Like he's like addicted like to the ATVs and stuff like that and cars. So like my youngest one, he's definitely always grabbing his basketball and walking around the house, everything, and he tries to dribble and everything. So
Wow,
Hell yeah.
that's cool, man. So what's your training regimen gonna be like for him?
probably start him out like with a couple of dribbling drills, like just the basic stuff, bounce passes, chest passes, and which I've already done. Some of the stuff my oldest. We had chest pass like the ball together, bounce pass it, and then like just getting like their coordination right with the ball, like so they can dribble properly. Just start them off with the simple things, and then like once you progress, we go from there.
Yeah.
Did you play AAU ball or anything?
Yeah, I did. I think I started playing AAU ball like my 9th grade year. And I played like for a number of different teams. Like I think AAU ball and summer ball is just like some of the best ball you can play. Because you're getting so much exposure to like to scouts, and plus like you're on against like the best of the best that's out there.
Right.
So I loved it.
You gonna get your boys in AAU or?
Oh yeah. Since like they're at age, we're definitely gonna put them on a traveling team, and we're gonna be going all over.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for it though, man. It can't come soon enough.
Really?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Heck yeah, man. That's quite the endeavor, AAU ball, man. That's it. I'd like to get my oldest boy in there, but man, that's boy.
Hey, boy, that's a different animal, man, for sure.
God, it's a lot of traveling. That's man, every one of your weekends, like
It's gone. It's gonna be gone. So I remember like playing AE ball as a kid. Like all my weekends were ate up during the summer months, but so
hey, it's worth it, man.
yeah, it definitely is.
That's where you're gonna get the exposure. It's,
you're gonna get,
it's
like-
not like how it used to be.
Because everything is just like everything now is just all about media and all that stuff. And if you AAU ball is huge. If you want the exposure, because you're gonna get a lot more playing AAU ball than what you would playing standard school ball.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. It's where the scouts are. It's nuts.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Well, thanks for telling us all about that, man.
Oh, yeah, no
I've
problem.
been wanting to ask you about all these questions for so long, but I knew I'd have you on eventually. Heck yeah.
Yes, it's kind of hard to do all that at work and stuff. So
Exactly. I don't want to get in trouble. One thing I had a question for you guys. I'm always on the hunt for new music. You guys been listening to anything new lately?
Just listen to Knocked Loose, man.
Yeah.
I can't stop listening to him, dude.
Anything else?
Man, there was a band that I listened to not too long ago that I thought would be right up your alley, but I'm struggling to remember what they're called. Actually, I think they were called Cat Bamboo.
Cat Bamboo, huh?
One word.
And what kind of music are they?
Strawberry Girls-ish.
Interesting. Okay.
So, like funky instrumental guitar rock.
I like it. What about you, Connor?
I listened to that new Odessa album.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was better than their previous stuff by any means. It kind of sounded like they're going for something like really epic,
Yeah, it did.
really grand, and I don't know. I
missed
just
the mark a little bit.
yeah, it wasn't what I was wanting out of the album, but it was okay for what it was.
And Odessa, it's like just, I don't know, dance pop music, kind of. I don't know how to describe it.
I guess kind of like EDM, yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Me and Connor like EDM music and stuff.
If you can drive a car to it on Forza Horizon, then yeah, I'll listen to it.
Yeah, that's where my basis comes from as well. Anything else?
Not really. No, nothing new. No.
Yeah. I've been getting into a band called Moontooth. I showed you guys the song by them, but I downloaded their whole album off Spotify and listening to it. They have a song called Awe at All Angles.
AWE.
Yeah.
At all angles.
Or is it just called Awe at Angles?
Yeah.
I think it's just called Awe at Angles. But Moontooth, it's a really crazy song. Lead singer's voice is freaking gnarly. Another band I've been trying to get into is Every Time I Die. I've been listening to them a lot lately, trying to just pick something out of there I like. Cause they've got a bunch of crazy good music. They're a little bit of like hardcore / southern rock / what else would you call it, Jack?
I would just call it hardcore for the most part.
Hardcore
But then
alternative.
again, like hardcore is such a weird genre where it's hardcore just within itself, like spans, I don't know, this band on this side sounds completely different on this side. So
Right. I'm still listening to a lot of Run the Jewels, trying to freaking just get as much as them in, like, so I can, when I go see them in concert here in March, I just want to be able to have all their music in the back of my brain and be able to be like, okay, I know what all this music is.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of Logic. Do you guys ever listen to Logic, the rapper?
not really. Whenever I listen to rap, it's almost always Death Grips.
Right. But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Logic. He's got a lot of good raps. I guess you would call him that. Raps. That sounds so stupid.
Some songs.
He's got some good songs.
Talking about
yes. songs. Yeah. Strawberry Girls came out with a new song a couple days ago. You saw that, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
Pretty good song. What about you, Eric? You listen to anything new?
no, not really, man. Like I really haven't been listening to anything new at all. Just stick to my older stuff.
Yeah.
Older artists. I can talk, but yeah, nothing new, huh?
What do you mainly listen to? Like, what kind of music do you listen to?
Just rap and R&B typically.
Yeah.
Sometimes some oldies, just depending on like what type of mood I'm in.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I've got nothing else as far as music goes.
Dude, I
wanted
do
to-
love some like old school R&B, like
Oh, yeah.
late '90s.
That's like the best.
Yeah. I like 80s through the early 2000s. I mean, there's some newer stuff that I like, but like
I like a lot of that soulful like stuff back in the day. Ah man, what's that name? Who sings that song All My Life or whatever? Casey something.
I know the song.
It's
I
on the
can't
tip
think
of my
artist.
tongue.
Can't think of the artist's name, but I know the song for sure.
Do you know who Tamia is? Old R&B singer. She's got
What's she
this
saying?
this song called "So Into You."
Yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah. God, what's his name? Childish Gambino redid that song. I still listen to it all the freaking time, dude.
I'm about to check it out.
Yeah, I think it's on YouTube. I listen to it way too much. Yeah. I had a weird question for you guys. What is something that attracts you to the opposite sex? Like, what are you guys drawn to the most in the opposite sex? Like, if you had to choose like one thing, what would it be?
Chromosomes. But for real though, that really hit Kyle hard, man. Holy shit.
So awesome.
For me, I would say the same thing that attracts me to other people in general is like a cool personality that's just laid back, not someone that's not going to be talking all the time, you know. Just someone you just chill out, hang out, watch a cartoon, you know, just someone I can hang with, really. That's the main thing.
Just someone to watch TV with
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
What about you, Jack?
I don't like women.
Okay, man.
God.
Nah. I mean, yeah, Connor kind of pretty much nailed it. You want me to pick something other than Connor's reason?
I'm just saying.
If that's your reason, I mean, just
get
elaborate.
real. Just get real, Jack.
Elaborate.
I don't know. I love boobs and butts. I mean,
Hey, we know that.
I mean-
but something
I mean-
deeper, Jack. Get deeper.
okay,
man.
you want me to go deeper
Yeah.
than boobs and butts and what Connor said?
Yeah,
How much more do you need?
Just lay it all to bear.
You
Jack.
can say what I said, but say it in a different way.
Yeah, lay it all down.
Oh, I just want a girl that's gonna, you know, wherever I hand her the auxiliary cord, she picks the shit that I like. You know?
Okay.
I don't know.
I told you, it's a weird question.
I guess really I guess mainly is like if I can vibe with a girl on like music and movies and stuff like that. If I can vibe with a girl on that level, then it's pretty easy for me to like talk to someone. So
Right.
So they gotta like
Like-
the same music and they gotta like horror. That's the main two.
I mean, I like more stuff than just horror, Connor, but
No, I'm pretty sure you just like horror.
I do love to talk about horror movies, but mainly it's just because it's so crazy, dog. It's so crazy. A lot of crazy shit happens in horror movies, but what are you looking at?
Well, I'm seeing for still recording.
Oh,
Oh.
it looked like you spotted like a mouse on the floor or something.
I was so worried about it.
Yeah. You believe in ghosts, Eric?
Oh yeah, I definitely do, man. I believe that they're definitely real for sure.
We think we got one down here.
Oh, for real.
Yeah. And we definitely had one in the basement at the last house we were living at.
Yeah.
That's why we've called you over tonight. We figured you were an exorcist or some type of ghost hunter.
I think you're at the wrong guy.
Do you have any ghost stories or anything?
I do not. I do not have any ghost stories.
Anything paranormal at all?
Like nothing paranormal has ever happened to me. Like as far as I can remember. Do you have any?
Yeah, I've got two. From the place we work.
For sure. Like what happened?
I've already told this story on the podcast, but I'll definitely tell it again. One day it was a Saturday morning, and I was sitting there testing some of the product we build, and I was sitting there, and I was growing my hair out a little bit, So there was a little bit there to touch. So I'm sitting there just messing around. I think I was actually, I'm not even gonna say what I was doing, but I was testing a cable. And all of a sudden, I just felt someone come up behind me and brush my hair.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I lit up, dude. I looked around, nobody was around, and I ran so fast, dude. I can't handle that kind of crap, dude.
I wouldn't be able to either. I'd have got up out of there. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
And then the other time, you know Yvonne?
Yeah.
She used to sit right in front of me. So it was back when I was production. She was sitting right in front of me. We're talking about something. Like, it's probably Steelers. She was always talking about Steelers. And all of a sudden, dude, it felt like someone walked up behind me and punched me in the right shoulder.
Ooh.
And I rocked forward like that. And you could tell it was obviously like, boom, someone hit me. And Yvonne's like, whoa, dude, what just happened to you? Why'd you just move forward like that? I was like, did you see anybody punch me? She's like, no. I was like, dang it, the ghost got me again.
And you sound like they're just attracted to you or something. Man.
Man. It's attracted to beauty, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my ghost stories right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, dog. And I also saw the spook light one time, but everybody sees the spook light.
Yeah.
Except me.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I still don't believe in the spook light.
Oh, really?
I have gone so many times and I have never once seen it. I have heard people even say, like, everyone that says that the spook light came up to them and was like hovering around their car, I think is full of shit.
They've actually had scientists come out and document it and check it out.
I think that's full of shit. I wasn't there to see it. So,
Yeah, where are the scientists anyway?
My parents have seen the spook light, and yeah.
call them up right now. No, not really. I don't want to really tell your parents, hey, you're full of shit.
You want to fight?
I will. You listen to this podcast, Mr. and Mrs. Hobbs. I don't believe you. I've never seen the spook light. And I don't believe anyone that says that they've seen it until I've seen it myself.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That is how it works.
Oh my gosh.
There's too much hearsay in the world. I don't know. So at this point, I'm not believing anything on the spook light.
All right. So back to my original topic here. What attracts me in a female is some nice confidence. I eat up confidence, man. I love it.
We said the opposite sex. Don't you mean what attracts you in a male?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
No, definitely in a female is confidence, man. Confidence.
A confidence man.
Yes,
I just heard you.
man.
Yeah, I heard you.
Good lord. I did it again. I said it again. Ugh. And Eric, what about you?
I had to go what they say, like just like a chill
Yeah.
personality, man. Like
Oh.
you gotta.
I thought you were going with mine, the booty and the boot.
I like that too, but I mean, I just had to go like what
I like it too, guys. Too. I like it too.
what personality and just like chill because I can't do someone like this full of drama.
Right.
Run their mouth all the dang time. I can't do that, man. Like I'm a laid back guy. So I have like someone like this laid back like I am. Like for instance, my wife, like she's chill and whenever I get off work and whenever she's off work, we'd go in the room, we'd play zombies or something, Call of Duty, and I mean it's just stuff like that.
Yeah.
She actually plays games with you?
Yeah, we play like zombies and Mario Kart all the time.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Man, it's so hard to get my wife to play games.
Oh man.
That's awesome, dude.
Do you guys only play Mario Kart, or do you play like Mario Party or any of the other kind of games like that?
She just likes Mario Kart. I would play Party and Smash and all that stuff, but like she won't play stuff like that. She was like Mario Kart.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a fun racer.
Yeah, it definitely is. I like it.
Yeah. You're a lucky man. Do you guys have any examples of something that completely satisfies you that happens in the real world? Like, it happens randomly and you'll be like, that was perfect. And every time it happens to you, you're like, oh, that was excellent. Like, for me, I noticed this a few days ago. I was filling up my gas tank. It got exactly on $30 without even trying. It was just like,
Just boom.
boom, I did it and I was like, I've arrived. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, like, whenever I'm flipping through the pages of a book, like I'm looking for the index of something, and then I needed to find like page 54, and I just open the book right to page 54. It's like I said, I've arrived, I've ascended. Do you guys have anything like that?
Hitting the open button on your microwave right before you can hear the beep.
That is a good one.
That's pretty good.
I love that
really
one.
good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Top that, motherfucker.
Oh man.
I really thought you were gonna bring up your whole flushing the toilet 3 seconds before you're done peeing.
I've already brought that up. I don't need to go into that again. But yeah, I do love ending the pee right as the toilet is completely done flushed. But that only works for toilets that got a flush to them, not just not a suction.
Right.
It's got an actual flush.
Then you guys just gotta cut it off, and that hurts.
I don't cut off. I just let it go, man. What do you mean cut it off? I'm peeing into the toilet already.
I'm kidding, dude.
Why would I cut it off? Why did you bring that up?
So one of the things
Stains.
That's what I was going for.
One of the things I really like is like if you like build a model, like a model kit or whatever, like we used to do with like the Zoids, little animal robots, like anything that like clicks or snaps together, that feels really good. And then like putting the last piece on, and then something being like perfect like that, or like a Lego car or something, like each piece feels good, but then when you like snap the tires on, you're like, oh shit, now it's a real car, like I like that feeling.
I got another one. When you're pulling hot dog buns apart and you get that one piece in between the hot dog buns, it's like a super fluffy piece. The best piece of the hot dog bun. Oh man, everyone here knows what I'm talking about. It's like a little extra, like God's looking at you. It's like, give him a little slice for him before he eats that hot dog.
A little gift for Jackson.
Give him that little fluffy center with no crust on the outside. He's deserved it. He'll pay it forward.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. Eric, can you think of anything?
Like honestly, I guess just like popping in a movie or something and watching it, and once it ends like at an even time, like 9 o'clock, 9:30. Something.
Oh
like
yeah.
that. Like, it's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Also, the feeling of finishing an ice cream cone and then immediately going into the freezer and getting another one. I love that feeling.
The thing is, I can see you totally do that, man.
So many times I eat an ice cream cone and I'm like, that just wasn't enough, man. I gotta go in again.
I didn't get enough ice cream on that last cone there. Bro, I feel the same way with chocolate milk, man. I will
Yeah.
buy a half gallon of chocolate milk, and that chocolate milk doesn't even make it to the end of the day, man.
Damn.
If I buy a half gallon of chocolate milk, it's for that whole day and that day alone.
Damn.
I will drink like one whole glass. Like I'll be like, fill it up, be drinking it on the way back to my room, and as soon as I sit down, be finishing it, and then I'll get right back up and go back and get another glass of it, dude. I love chocolate milk.
That's ridiculous, man.
Oh man.
At least you're getting vitamin D, I mean, can't complain about that, right?
When you stand up to get more, do you say more chalky milk?
I don't.
I've got a weird question for you guys.
Oh, another weird one?
Oh, what a surprise.
Bring them on, third time's a charm.
Okay, I didn't put this one in the Discord for a reason. It's pretty off the wall. Okay, so say say your butt cheeks, both your butt cheeks.
Okay.
Say they were.
You're going to cut out all my scat stories, but you're going to bring in the butt cheek stories now. Let's go.
There's no poop involved. Say your butt cheeks were 2 doors that had hinges on them, and they opened up, and you could store stuff inside those doors.
So my butt cheeks are like little compartment shelves.
Yeah, like
Little lockers.
little lockers. Yeah, little lockers.
All right.
Yeah, there's no bone and stuff in there. It's just hollowed out lockers. What would you keep inside your butt doors? Eric, we'll start with you.
Everything that I keep in my pockets, probably, you know?
Would you keep a sandwich in there?
Yeah. As long as
Maybe
if it stayed cold.
I don't know if I keep a sandwich in there. That's too close. If it's a butt door, I don't know about that. Shit, I would
maybe-
just keep, like you said, like the stuff you keep in your pockets, like your wallet, keys, like pocket knife.
Yeah.
Pocket knife. That's one of the examples I wrote down earlier. A pocket knife. Yeah. Would you keep a nice brick of cheese in there?
I need my
No,
cheese.
it would go bad.
It would go bad. Yeah, you gotta eat that day.
The thing is, to access this storage compartment, you're gonna have to take off your pants. So, like the bathroom, I need more triple ply paper because there's never anywhere. I just
Okay.
fill that up with triple ply. Get that good shit. Yeah. Maybe a survival kit.
I
You know.
don't know. I just started thinking, like, honey, I can't find the keys. It's in the left cheek.
Did you check your ass?
It's behind that little plastic thing that carries coins. Remember that little piece of shit with a slot in it? You guys remember those things? It was
it
like a little oval thing, and it had a little
Yeah.
slot that you just put change in it.
Right.
If you
Yeah.
squeeze it and opened it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated those things so much.
Yeah. They were always, you'd find them at like my grandma's house and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What would you keep in yours?
Oh man. Maybe a crystal skull. Just in case the aliens ever showed up. But here's my crystal
dude.
skull.
I would keep a portable speaker in my buttocks. And I would use that portable speaker to have my own, like, remember like when Peter Griffin had like his own like music to everything he does?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I would have my own theme music coming out of my ass. That's what I would do.
Nice.
Yeah.
I might carry a Kobe Bryant rookie card in there. I've got a couple of those. Maybe some coins.
Maybe some coins.
Yeah,
You
some
can
nice,
put coins in there, dude.
some nice valuable coins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're just gonna rattle around in there.
Yeah. Here comes Kyle and his jingling butt. Yeah. I just mainly wanted to hear your guys' answers. And you didn't disappoint. All right. You guys ready to move into Yodi? Check this out.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, Connor, we'll start with you.
I don't know. I've got like 2, but I don't really know.
Well, I didn't tell Eric to do it, so.
All right, so Yodu, check this out. This first one's a little bit kind of weird. So I guess U.S. taxpayers spent $15 million on research to build this like breakthrough battery, and ended up the U.S. government gave it to China. And is this crazy article that NPR.org posted about how these like 24 engineers found a way to mix this formula for a battery, like these 2 different compounds, and they found that by mixing the right ratio, it not only stored like twice the amount of power, but also could last up to like 30 years. And these are like the type of big batteries that they're talking about, like putting in people's homes as like rechargeable, you know, home batteries or whatever. And yeah, it's just a crazy article about how that it started in America. It got taken off and they figured everything out. And then somehow, some way, the the U.S. government gave the patent and like all the shit to China for some reason, and now they're making those giant batteries in China. So like it's just this crazy article, and I guess they're investigating it right now. So that's just kind of a weird like, what the hell happened there, you know?
Wow, that's a can of worms.
Yeah.
Thanks, Connor.
I guess they reached out for a statement from the government, but they didn't want to give a statement.
Well, of course.
Yeah, they sound like they realized that they fucked up in some way by them talking about this.
They're gonna get no penalty for it either.
Right. And then this other one, let me get the name. Let me get this article actually pulled up here. Article by PC Gamer talking about it's called Discord bot AI image generator predicts the last selfie ever taken, and it shows some crazy looking shit. I'll tell you that. Some like haunting images of people that could potentially be taking a selfie as the world is ending. It's like some gnarly looking shit. But
yeah, that's
but
Let me see this.
everything's a post-apocalyptic,
pass that around.
and everyone looks horrified.
This Discord is called Mid Journey, and anybody can join it.
That's terrifying.
But yeah,
Terrifying.
Someone on my Facebook feed was talking about Mid Journey the other day.
okay.
I'll have to check it.
So
check it out.
those of you that don't know, that aren't familiar with PC stuff, Discord is like a type of like app that you would see like a lot of companies make. You just search for it, it'll pop up. It's called Discord. It's a way to like make voice calls and chat rooms and stuff like that. And this one is called Mid Journey, and it's an AI that can really create anything that you want it to create. And this article talks about how they're looking at all this crazy, like that one is even crazier in my opinion, like some of that kind of shit.
That
But
looks like just cool looking art.
anybody can go and join this Discord and then make it create art for you for whatever phrase you want to type in. So if you want to check that out, it's free for a limited time. So check it out while you can.
There's so many apps that right now that are in development or are already somewhat out that are just crazy AI that can just generate all these different types of art. Like when mine was a couple weeks or months back, that
The
Dolly 2.
Dolly 2, yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like it's eventually going to make it to where these marketing firms, stuff like that, and these houses that make art and stuff like that they're not going to matter.
Right.
I just think that have evolved. I mean, I'm sure I could probably say what I want for my tattoo design in there,
And it would come up with
and it
it,
would come up with like 10 different results.
which you should probably do that.
I bet they'd be gnarly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, anybody can join it. It's called Mid Journey. So if you get on Discord, just search for that.
You should get on Mid Journey, see if you can find a good image of a cobra biting into a Decepticon.
I bet it. And I just imagine that it wouldn't look right. It'd probably be like them fighting each other, or you know what I'm saying?
You know, it'll give you probably like 10 or so different options, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Wild, man. Eventually, one of these AIs is going to get loose, and it's going to be not going to be good.
It's gonna have to find a frame. I mean, it
Not
can do it
necessarily.
can do a lot of damage to the electronical system, you know. But
I mean, there's already been reports of the AI, like Google and stuff like that, asking like them asking like, what do you think at the end of life? And they're like, it's scary. And I don't. You're like, they're getting sentient enough to where they don't want to die.
why would you?
Right. I don't want to die. You got one?
Yeah. Yo, dude, check this out. I don't believe we've discussed this on the podcast, so it's new, and it was new to me because I found out today. But they have canceled Batgirl.
I saw that.
Yeah. And they've canceled the Flash TV show.
So that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not going to get an ending or anything like that.
It is gonna end, but this is the last season officially, like season 9. So that pretty much means the Arrowverse is probably done at this point,
Wow.
or the CW verse, whatever you want to call it.
So I wonder if they're about to sell the CW or something. Is that's why?
Probably.
I don't know.
But I know that DC got a new director or new head of something So I think that's probably part of it, because after he got hired on, Batgirl was canceled.
I saw Batgirl they'd already spent like $50 million on it.
I saw they spent like close to $100 million on it, and they did a couple of test screenings, and apparently they were so negative that they just decided to cut their losses and not even release it because they feel like it would just be
Hurtful.
it'd be detrimental to the DC universe and what they're trying to do. So
That's wild, man.
and you know what? I like that decision. If it's going to be a really, really bad movie and everyone was saying that they hated it, I would just choose them to not release it and put out something better.
I saw in that statement that the same directors that they had for that Batgirl movie also made another project, and that was also canceled. So I'm thinking that maybe the directors were just really crappy. You know?
So, I mean, was the script ever good, you think?
I mean,
Had to have been somewhat good, right?
I'd have to see it, but you'd have to imagine it must have been how it was shot or something. Something that couldn't have been changed or something.
Wild stuff. So, yo, dude, check this out. So, Rust, aka corrosion, has an estimated worldwide annual cost of $2.5 trillion per year. And that's just in like repairs, fixing all this rusted stuff, getting new stuff out there.
WD-40 in that rust.
Exactly. That's roughly 3.4% of the global GDP.
Break that down. Break the rest of the GDP down for us.
Exactly. The other 96.6% is
Not rust.
not right.
The video game rust.
Yeah. But I just thought that was a crazy stat. Like, man, that's a lot of money spent on rust. You'd think they would spend that money on a new material.
Oh, it makes sense.
There's only so many materials,
That is true, Connor.
so many elements.
How about we start developing new plastics? That's the last thing we need.
Newer, more durable plastics that will never fade.
Gosh. But yeah, that's all I had. Eric, do you have any crazy things that you've seen lately?
I do not.
It's all good, man. I didn't want to spur it on you. I already threw like 4 topics at you earlier today. All right, well, Eric, man, I've wanted to have you on for a long time. I definitely appreciate you coming on, man.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
man.
You're welcome, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, anybody have any words of wisdom for us before we leave?
The 2 squirrels you see on your tree really are talking about you.
Hell yeah.
All right.
If you're thinking about doing a project, do it. You won't regret it.
All right. Well, thank you guys for crashing with friends. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you guys all next week.
Bye.
Later.
Dude, thanks for talking about basketball for so long.
Yeah, man.
No problem, man.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.